Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Sam and Max Save the World. Last time you'll remember we uncovered the fact that the President of the United States is a puppet. No, a literal puppet. And we uncovered a sinister plot to hypnotize the populace of America. Well, the good news is we beheaded the head of state. The bad news is that they are now attempting to enslave the populace with a giant stone Abraham Lincoln that is now running for president. The only thing we can do is run another person against him, and fair being fair, it is going to be Max. Yeah, we're kind of screwed, but no time to worry about that now. Now is the time for us to grab everything that we can possibly grab now that there is no Agent Superball standing out here.
Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
Well, oddly enough, we cannot steal that sign.
Okay, let's go.
And we can't say anything to Max, but let's go.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those...
Yes, actually. White paint, Christmas light.
Everything's...
Later, Max, later.
Yeah, we probably will do something with that later. And yep, there's the giant stone Lincoln.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history. So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't! You ain't all that!
I freed the slave.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Okay, I don't think we're quite ready for this, so let's time out.
Time out. Max has to, visit the little candidate's room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
Because you note that we have a bunch of cue cards here.
It's the cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
And then we have switch cue cards.
Two wrongs don't make a right. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Okay, just that. And let's talk to the agent running the camera
Who do you
here.
like in the election?
My money's on Lincoln, and Lincoln's on my money.
Clever.
Hi, America! It's me, Max! Remember, a vote for me is a vote for prosperity, alacrity, and the tyranny of my furry white iron fist. Thank you.
And we can't seem to talk to the other Secret Service agent.
He's too busy talking with his candidate. It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Oh, and there's the president's severed head.
It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
Well, two heads are better than one.
Hey, Jimmy.
Beat it.
With the Oval Office unguarded, I think there's a chance for us to go grab some more swag.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans. The buck stops here, 1,000 points of light, and I did not have sex with that woman.
Well, I did, but I didn't inhale.
He had pictures of himself, relatives maybe.
I actually think they changed that line for the now we know he's a
He had
puppet.
pictures of himself with cardboard cutouts of other presidents. Relatives maybe.
Now, let's see if we can ask Max anything while we're in here.
What are we doing here, Max?
You're my campaign manager. I thought you knew.
I'm glad we took this time to talk, Max.
Keep in touch, Sam. I mean that.
I'm not really thirsty. I'm not really thirsty.
That ribbon is classified, sir. Presidents only. Step away from the national budget, sir. That's for the president's eyes only.
Okay, there actually is one agent left guarding this place, but he didn't he didn't stop us from touching the cue cards.
No, not this guy again.
Hey, it's our pal, Super Ball.
One and the same, sir.
Well, stand aside, pal.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Want to hear a really boring story?
So boring that I fall asleep and let you enter the war room.
Oh, so you've heard it already.
I stand guard over doors all day, sir. Takes a lot to bore me.
Are you really happy with this line of work?
Finest job in the world, sir.
Don't you ever just want to take off for some personal time?
Would love to, sir. Got a wife at home. Intel suggests Super Ball Jr. is starting first grade. Summer home with plenty of doors I could guard in my time off. Solid oak. Good doors. Strong doors.
Let us into that room.
No can do, sir. Orders. Until I hear from Chuckles, my superior officer. I'm to guard this door.
Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders, sir. I can't let anyone into the room. No exceptions.
Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders, sir. I can't let anyone into the room. No exceptions.
Okay, I think we got all
we're
of
back.
Roger
him
that.
that we can.
Throw pillows shaped like stars. Interesting, since actual stars are shaped more like throw pillows.
Can we take the Nutcracker?
Hi, I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
Alright, well, I think we have everything that we need, because in case you hadn't guessed, we're going to need to flip the cue cards around. And thankfully, because we toured our neighborhood, we already got these helpful little signs for Give Me All You Got and free home delivery.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
And we'll go ahead and start off with this one.
It's time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max. We turn you over to our impartial moderator, Sam.
This election reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the Amazon one day. Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges itself in his. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, "Thanks! Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to." No, wait. I think I told it wrong. I believe in the ideal of a global community, where America is but a small part. We must set aside our differences and work with our fellow nations, all united towards one goal: the complete and utter annihilation of the godless Belgians. I want to see a return to the prosperity of the America we once knew. A chicken in every pot, and vice versa.
Because we need more pot-filled chicken.
I'm a uniter, not a divider. I foresee an America under one rule, an iron-fisted rule. One rabbit, one law. Let your neighbors know that dissent will not be tolerated. All hail Max. Greetings, miserable proles. People of Earth, your day of reckoning is at hand. I promise a return to a happier time in America's past. The days when giant thunder lizards marched over the fern-covered marshes of the Midwest, preying on the upstart mammals. I have a dream, America. It starts out where I'm in an all-nude production of Death of a Salesman on Ice, but I haven't studied and I can't remember my lines. Suddenly, it begins to rain marshmallows, but that's okay because trees are made of graham crackers and chocolate bars are the official currency. I believe that by working together, we can make that dream a reality. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And the Chupacabra, Madre de Dios, he'll kill us all!
Mr. Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines, to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated concepts. But I stand proud. I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years. I've never even looked at another woman.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Lincoln, the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people.
Except
Only
you're about
one
10
man
feet
can
over the
lead
people.
the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I said basically the same thing.
Alright, well, we have a couple of things that we can go with option-wise here. And I think we'll start with religion in schools.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
And yes, Nader still has the 1%. Alright, well, with that done, thinking ahead, let's go ahead and switch this one out.
Free home delivery. Give me all you got. Contestants, it's time for our lightning round. Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues in a few concise words.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head, as I have nothing prepared.
Alright, how do you describe your tax plan?
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln has proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Although it helped Nader somewhat, oddly enough.
I'm glad that I've been given one more...
And let's switch the
Two
free
wrongs
home
don't
delivery
make a right.
one back around.
Free home delivery. Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the voters your...
Very well.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Well, it's helping Nader, but still not enough people voting for Max. Well, that handled the cue cards, but I think I have an idea on how we might solve that family values problem.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Because you might recall Sybil's new business. And how she has yet to find her dream man, although she said something about liking the tall, older type.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me. Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Hey, Sybil, how goes the dating game?
Computer-generated love is in the air.
What are you looking for in a date again?
I would love to meet a tall, older man with a good career.
Well, alright then.
See you around, Sybil.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off to the White House.
Oh, boy!
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max.
And with that done,
Where are we going, Sam?
heck in a handbasket.
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Whoop. Clicked a little too close to the edge of the screen there. I am running this in a virtual window to let you see the full thing, but there is just enough of an edge that if I click too far to the right, it takes me out of the game.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is it you?
You bet. Honest Abe here.
Very funny, Sam. I have to keep this line open for his call.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then,
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House. Got it. What time should I meet you?
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln!
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date?
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
And boom. Just
The
enough.
results from the emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States.
Voters
In an
make best of
unprecedented
horrible
show of bipartisan
situation.
solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be b***ing me, you idiots!
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yes!
And we have a title. But we will save the nation from Abraham Lincoln next time. See you then, and thanks for watching.